Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna flip this thing up this way, and according to instruction, I have to remove this piece, this bracket. It's gonna get installed into the wall, and then this unit will be mounted onto this bracket. And they also provided a template so that you know where to drill the holes. So I think mainly you need 4 screws to hold the bracket in place. Maybe 2 on top, 2 on the bottom. And then you need this hole about 3.5 inches for these lines to go through. So let's go ahead and remove this. So let me get a screwdriver. Okay, and now this should come out. Okay, there it is. So this is a piece that's gonna get mounted to the wall like this, something like this. And that unit will mount it to it. Okay guys, so I finally found a location in my room where I'm gonna install the indoor unit. So this here is the complete template of the indoor unit. I have already used the level meter on this, so I know it's level. The most important thing is that I spend a lot of time with this stud finder. I want to know where the stud is behind this wall. The most important thing is that where you need to cut this hole here to feed the hose to the outside, you cannot have a stud behind this wall. That would be a big problem. So you gotta make sure there's nothing behind here where you're gonna cut this hole. The other part, that's okay. You can just put screw on where there's 4 arrows here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to mount the bracket. But the most important thing is this cutout. You can't have a stud behind here. That would be a big problem. So I'm gonna use this little screwdriver here to go ahead and mark the hole where I need to drill. And then one way here in the middle. Then one way here. And then one way here. And then I'm gonna mark the location for the big hole cut out here. The top, the bottom, and the side. Okay, so if I lift it up, I can see all the location. Okay, so we should be ready to drill hole. Okay, so I use this piece right here that's provided in the box. I put it here so I was able to trace the perfect hole. So I'm going to use this handsaw to cut the hole right here. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be covered up with the indoor unit. You're not going to see this when it's done. So here we go. Okay, there we have it, and luckily I can tell there's nothing behind here, just insulation and just the outside wall. So the next thing is to go ahead and drill a hole that is just a little bit below this hole, because we want the water to run out that way. Okay, so you can see that I have already mounted the bracket. It's very solid. So these are the 4 holes that I marked earlier. And this is where we're gonna feed all the pipe to this. So now another tough part is to drill a hole on the outside wall. I'm gonna remove these insulation right here with the X-Acto knife, just throw them out. And then I got to drill a hole same side on the outside wall. And the problem is I have a stucco wall, so that's gonna be very hard to drill. Okay, so the next thing is I am going to create the same size hole on the outside wall. I have already cleaned out the inside here. There was some insulation, so I got rid of that. So it's nice and clean. So I'm using this masonry bit because my outside wall is stucco. I can't just use a wood bit. So I'm just gonna drill a center hole, and then I'm gonna go outside and cut a circle the same shape of this, but this will be the center one. But because there's gonna be water coming out of this unit, they want this outside hole to be slightly lower so water can run down. So I'm gonna do this not center, but a little bit lower, like that. And this will be my reference. This bit is not long enough, so I'm gonna push it out a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, it through. You can see the light. Okay, so that's gonna be my center reference hole, and I'm gonna use that to make a circle same size as this on the outside wall. Okay guys, so after drilling the hole on the outside wall, we're able to mount this unit now. All we have to do is feed the electrical and hose from behind this unit through the wall to the outside, and this thing simply snap into the bracket that we mount on earlier. Is actually very simple to do. Nobody should have trouble doing this one. So this is what it looks like now. So now I'm gonna do a whole bunch of hookup outside with the outside unit. Okay, so you can see that from the outside, this is what it looked like. All the hose went through the wall. For me, I didn't have a good way of making that hole, so what I did was I used the masonry drill, and I drilled a whole bunch of holes around a circle, and then use a hammer to create that hole. So it's probably not the prettiest thing, but it should be okay. So now we gotta run all those holes and electrical to the unit on the outside down here. And it all needs to go right here. The electrical needs to go here, and those 2 condenser refrigerant hose needs to be here. So that's the next thing. So you can see that we finally finished the installation. I went online and went to Amazon and found these covers for these refrigerant hose to cover it up. That way it looks more aesthetic, pleasing. So there you have it. straight down, and I have a little bit of extra refrigerant, and it goes to my I guess they call it condenser, this outdoor unit. So there it is right there. Alright, so as you can see, I'm finally done with the installation. It's working great. I even got the Wi-Fi to work. I can control this unit with my phone, which is very cool. So everything's great. I would not say that this is a difficult installation, but it was tedious for me. So one thing is hopefully I don't have any problem down the line, because I tried to contact Mr. Cool many times with voicemail message and email. I get zero response. So I'm thinking it's not a good look for a company. I don't know what's going on there. So hopefully there's no issue going forward. So if you have any question, leave a comment and I'll answer your question. Otherwise, please subscribe and like my video. Thank you. Bye.